Hi guys, this is gsn1.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Sony Xperia XA. Yes, I know we're a bit late, but better late than never. So this handset was launched in the first half of 2016 and it's an excellent looking mid-range handset with a 5-inch diagonal. It's also one of the few affordable phones that can be praised for having an almost edge-to-edge screen. As you can see, it has almost no bezels on the side, but it does have one at the top and one at the bottom. So Xperia XA, it has a pretty beautiful looking back and the whole body has a pretty nice vibe. Right now the price has gone down to $200, which is very affordable for a mid-range handset. So let's see what's inside the box. This is an unboxing after all. So we get the usual set of manuals and one more here. And one thing to remember, there are no headphones bundled with this device. And here we find the USB cable. It's a regular USB, micro USB, not USB Type-C. And finally a charger, pretty small charger that's certified for all the right things. Okay, so that's that. A quick look inside the box, nothing fancy here, nothing special. So let's fire up the phone and see what it's all about. Once again, one of the best looking mid-ranger from 2016, thanks to this edge-to-edge approach. Of course, it runs on Android Marshmallow, and just in case you were wondering, while the facade is covered with glass, the back is covered with plastic. This phone doesn't have a few features which we found on the higher end models from last year, like the Xperia XZ or the X Performance. It does not have a fingerprint scanner, it does not have waterproofing. It's pretty slim at 7.9mm, which just so happens to be the thickness of the Galaxy S7 and the Galaxy Note 7. It weighs a pretty reasonable 137 grams and has a 5-inch HD resolution screen. Inside we find the familiar MediaTek Helio P10 octa-core CPU accompanied by 2GB of RAM, 16GB of storage, and I guess it's time to start the setup with a pretty cute animation. Skipping some stuff, skipping again, next, no pin for now, and agreeing to terms. Quite a bright screen, that's my first impression. Skipping the sign in and we should be about done, so we're ready to go. As I said before, we get 16GB of storage as well as a microSD card slot, and we're running here on Android Marshmallow with a bunch of apps pre-installed. We got Amazon Shopping, we got Facebook, we got PlayStation, and we should also be able to connect this to a PlayStation 4 and maybe do some remote play. I guess, I cannot guarantee it, I can only guess. So an interesting aspect, there was no metal key in the box, so you guessed it, you can insert the microSD and the SIM here by removing the lid. No need for a metal key. The phone has LTE connectivity, a micro USB 2.0 port at the bottom, the speaker is also at the bottom, and we're dealing here with a handset that relies on a 13 megapixel back camera here with LED flash and face detection autofocus, while at the front there's an 8 megapixel shooter for the selfies. We get LTE and clear audio plus, and now I guess it's time to have a quick glance at the camera interface. Okay, so yes, it's a pretty straightforward experience. If you've seen an Xperia over the past years, we have the modes organized and you can access them with a vertical swipe. And here we find dedicated apps for the camera, include augmented reality, and the main settings should be available here. Self-timer, color and brightness, and more. And if you go to the manual mode, you can trigger even more of those. Okay, so we've played with quite a few Xperia phones last year. We had the X Compact and the XZ. Now it's time to test the Sony Xperia XA, one of the most affordable, nice looking phones I've seen lately. So this has been it from gsn1.com, the unboxing of the Xperia XA. We'll be back with a full review very soon. Bye bye.